There's two things that speakers do that really bother me. One of them is what I call meaningless stylization. Meaningless stylization is where you over theatricize something. And it just, people know that it's theatrics. Now, that doesn't mean it's wrong to do that. There are times when you can do that and when it can be effective. But so many speakers overreact, overemphasize, over theatricize all the time. And that really bothers me because it causes this big separation. I can't relate to them. I can't identify with them. I can't listen to them because it's too theatrical all the time. So that's the one thing that really bothers me. The other thing that bothers me is when speakers get the audience so-called engaged without any purpose. So for example, we've seen speakers do this. One particular speaker I saw do this. He was on the stage and he looked great, right? He was dressed great. He had a beautiful suit on. He looked professional. He was motivated, dedicated. He was committed. He was positive. He was an expert. He was enthusiastic. He was all of those things. And every time I'd watch this guy speak, I would think, oh, if I have to listen to another word, I'm going to blow an artery right out of my head. And here's what he would do. He would do this. He would make a point. He was talking about money. And he would say something like, it's better to have money than not to have money. True or true? And he'd stick his hand up, true or true? And then what he would do is he would force that upon the audience. Come on, true or true, true or true. And so what would happen is the audience would go, okay, yeah, true. And the first time the audience would do that, they are participating. They're maybe engaged with the energy and go, oh yeah, true. And then he does it 3 or 4 more times. Then what happens is he has to work harder to get the audience to put their hand up, true or true, true or true. And then so I'm watching the audience and I'm thinking, okay, now they are complying. Fine, I'll put my hand up, but they're not engaged. And then he would do it 7, 8, 9 times, and then the audience stopped playing altogether, completely disengaged. And it completely defeated his purpose. Somebody taught him that the more you can get the audience to put up their hand, that is engagement. That is not engagement. That's coercion, right? And so it really bothers me when speakers have been taught to engage an audience, but have no earthly idea how to do it effectively.